Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I am Christina and I am the owner and founder of Curvy Gyals. So I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to what to put in your surgery bag when you're coming to Miami or traveling out of state or probably even in state. What do you need to put in your surgical bag? A lot of things is on the internet with what to buy. A lot of people overbuy or some people underbuy. The items that I'm going to show you is available on my website, curvygyals.com. However, these are the items that I did use, and this is the items that I do recommend to people who is getting surgery done. So this can be for both BBL or tummy tuck or even liposuction, which is basically lipo 360. So I'm going to basically go through each item, show you how to use them and why these are extremely important for you when you're getting your surgery done. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So the first and one of the most important thing, guys, it is your stage 1 faja. Okay, so I know that a lot of people would say, oh, you know, they get the stage 1 faja with their surgery package from their surgical center, so they wouldn't need a surgery, you know, a different stage 1 faja. What I always tell people is, listen, your stage 1 faja is one of the most important faja. It's just as important as your stage 2 and stage 3. The reason why is because this is the first faja to hit your body directly after surgery. Directly after surgery, your body is literally like Play-Doh. That's one of the reasons that you would realize that anything like, you know, the tank top, the ab board, anything like that you put on your stomach right away, it literally takes the impression of it when you take it off of your skin. So I totally get it that, you know, your doctor does give you a stage 1 faja. However, if you have gotten surgery done already and stuff like that, you already know that it's the day before surgery, somebody just give you a 5XL garment or whatever. They don't measure you or anything like that to figure out which measurements you need for your faja. They just hand you something. No, that's one of the reasons a lot of people realize that after, you know, waking up in their stage 1 faja, having it on for 24/7, the following day when they wake up, they literally look straight. You know, they cannot see the shape and the curve that they basically pay for. And one thing that a lot of people don't talk about is basically that some clients or some, you know, patient actually fall into depression after surgery because what they thought their body was supposed to look like, it looks nothing like that. And then the doctor tell them, oh, you know, wait, you know, another 3 to 6 months, etc. Not even the doctor, because a lot of times you're never ever going to see about the doctor or hear from the doctor. You're going to be hearing from his coordinator. No, if you ask other people who have gotten surgery, you know, in the same clinic, they'll probably tell you that's the same thing that they told me. So at this point, they're just handing it out to people. So what I always say is that a doctor get you to a certain level, you get yourself to another level and stuff like that. So 100% get a made to measure faja for your stage 1. Like, I get it, when you initially get it, you're going to think that it's not going to fit, etc. But listen, that's the time that your body is most moldable. So if you're getting snatched from the first day, it is awesome. Some people might say, my doctor does not want to put me in the stage, you know, in a made to measure faja. They want me to come out in their faja and stuff like that. You are going to leave that facility, you know, like one time they'll probably keep you after a few hours after surgery. No, they're literally just taking you off of the surgery bed and trying to shove you into a car. They need the bed. So 100% when you get home or you get to your recovery house or, you know, your Airbnb or hotel, you can 100% have somebody put you in it. And I'm telling you guys, it is going to help you significantly. If this is the first video that you're watching of mine, I totally forgot to say it earlier in the video, or factory, you know, I design all the products because I am obviously surgical. I did a BBL and liposuction. And with that, I found that a lot of, you know, things with our body type and the body type that we're going for is not generally or necessarily the body type that most of these faja companies, you know, go for. So I designed these fajas based on, you know, what kind of butt we want, which is more projection, not only to the back, but we also want projection to the side and a little bit to the top, not too much. And of course, you know, we have very thick thighs and stuff like that, so we want something that, you know, was going to fit our thighs, you know, comfortably and all. And of course, snatches the waist, snatch. So that's the reason why made to measure faja is the best thing that you can do for yourself, because the one size fit all, like it's an extra large. If it's an extra large in the hips, it's going to be an extra large in the waist. When I say I design my fajas, that means that I actually own my factory outright. And my factory is located in Colombia. So I see a lot of people do, you know, they're asking about, you know, is it a Colombian faja? If you look on Colombian body type and you look on Black Americans or Jamaicans or African body type, it is too different. We're not going for the petite, we're going for the snatch waist and the break my neck lower half, if you get what I'm saying. So with that being said, I'm like, you know, people, there's so much things that is trendy and stuff like that, and it's leading people astray. And that's one of the reasons why I said, you know what, let me come on and actually like start doing these videos again, because, you know, the exact reason why I had started in the first place like years ago, this is the exact reason why I'm here today again, because I say, you know what, I don't want us to be led astray. Like, there's already so much stereotype on our body type and why you want to look like that. You look like a bumblebee, you look like a this. That's the look that I'm going for. Thank God, when you look in the mirror, you don't have to see this. Shout out to you. Peace. So we bringing it back again. We're bringing it up back again. A lot of times business owners and stuff, they don't actually come on and actually show you themselves, because 9 out of 10 they don't even look like what themselves. So let me come on and stuff like that again and actually, you know, help you guys out. Okay, so as I mentioned, the first one you needed a stage 1 faja. Currently I am in a faja, but my faja that I am currently in is a stage 3 because I'm not surgical anymore. So I'm actually going to take my clothes off, and because I want to put on these with you. So the one that I currently have on, as I mentioned, I'm not even going to call it a stage 3 because I lost like a lot of weight. So this one is kind of big and stuff like that. I think I'm just going to leave this like here because I don't want to flash anybody. All right? Okay. So, and some people might ask, will it print beneath my clothing and all? As you guys can see, this one is actually a short thigh, but what I tell people is that go with thicker fabric or fabric that's more forgiving, has some form of destruction on it, and you won't see it. So as I mentioned, the one that come out of surgery with is a stage 1 faja. This is my faja personally and all. We do send this reusable bags, and also you can put any little thing that you need to put in it, and you can use this over and over again. So all of our fajas does come with the 4-row extenders and all, so you can move over, you know, as needed. So I am going to put on this one on top of my faja. So 9 out of 10, when you get our faja, I'm gonna just all the way back. You're basically, let me put it down because I started turning it. You're basically going to say the faja can fit, which a lot of people just slide it on and then they go like this, it can't fit, right? The main aim after a BBL is that you don't want to compress your butt or hips. So there's no way that we can basically make the faja that you just slide it up and you just go up. No, you're gonna have to turn the legs. So the inseam that is here, the soft part, you're gonna turn it all the way around until the seam is like a pants. It's literally to the side. So we turn that one around. We're going to do the same to this one. Don't hold on the lace, but you're free to put your hand under the faja above the lace, and it will turn it easier. You keep turning until you cannot see the smooth part. Okay? So just like that. Alright? You're going to see a flap and all beneath here, but don't worry about that. That is literally to cover your vajayjay on your butt, so that way when you're doing the number 1 and the number 2, it does not it's covered after you're done. Okay, so now we're going to put on the sleeves. Okay, so now you can see the faja over here, and then we're gonna bend. We're gonna basically bend, and then we're gonna start hooking from the bottom. So we're going to be hooking from the bottom, right? Some people, when they look on this, they're going to be like, it can't fit. Remember, it's about the silhouette that we're going for. The smaller waist, the lifted butt, hips, etc. Okay, so if you feel like here is getting too tight, you can just simply just grab here, give it some pull, grab here, give it some pull, and you continue. Again, this is my personal faja. So you know what, let me start from the last row. I'm an overachiever at these now. Okay. Okay, see? Then we're going to give it some more pull as needed. And this is called the St. Azar's faja. This one does have on the sleeves. I personally love the one with sleeves and the bra. This one does have a built-in bra. The one I had on first, or the one beneath the bottom, it does not have a built-in bra. I personally love the one with the bras on the sleeve more. Look at my boobs, because when I have the bra on, when I have the faja with the bra, I don't have to worry about wearing a bra. So I personally think that it helps with not, you know, the bra fat and stuff or the back rolls. And when you get yours, if you're not able to like slide right into it, don't worry about it and all, because it does take some time. Again, this is my personal one, so I have to use it a bit. And just like that, I am in my stage 1. There will be no compression to the butt or to the hip. Literally, you'll be able to have space, even though it does look snug. My waistline is snatched and all, and best believe the compression is amazing. To the side here, you will not be compressing your hips or anything like that. So that is your stage 1 faja. So now that we have on our stage 1 faja, if you're someone who feels like it is too tight and you need some more compression, we do have this extender here, which I'm going to put it on and show you how to do it. The extender might be this length. You might not need it in your entire faja, so you can cut it to the amount that you need. So how the extender goes on is pretty easy. And guys, don't worry about my speed and stuff. The first time you're getting these fajas, even if I am breaking in a new faja and stuff, best believe I fight. Again, this is just because this one I already used. So we have the extender here. The front, it has this 4 rows. To the back, it has this 1 row. So what we're going to do, very easy. Say I want to extend the whole entire faja. I'm going to use the hooks on the back to basically extend four more rows. So as you can see, we are extending. Okay. So say that's all I really need. So I just needed to go underneath my boobs. I then grab a scissors and cut it as needed. So then down here, we would basically start hooking on this one. Again, this faja isn't tight for me, so it's not going to look the most flattering. And even if it was tight, guys, don't get comfortable in your extender. Your extender is just for a tiny period of time to just help you to break in your faja. Hopefully you guys can see it. Again, this would basically be how it would look, because I am expanding the waistline, if that's where I am having, you know, feeling like it could be a little bit more looser. But again, this extender is just to be worn just for a few days. You know, you don't want your body to basically get comfortable with not getting a lot of compression in the midsection, because that's literally how you end up with seroma and fibrosis, because the liquid is not coming out. And that's why a lot of people have to be doing tons of massages for months and still they end up with it. Okay, so of course, under your faja, you do put on a tank. If you want to wear the lipo foam and ab board, we do have this built-in foam and board. So basically, it goes this way. The entire, you know, here, it is foam. And here is foam, but here is the board. And you can open it with the Velcro band and adjust as needed. So the thing is, after you just get your body snatched up and stuff like that, you don't want to look bulky, you just don't. So that's why we do offer the bulky ones that I know the doctors, you know, do tell you guys to get. But we also have the seamless one that, not gonna say seamless, but I'm gonna say sleek one, and all that does the same thing, but at the same time it is a little bit thinner. And of course, you would put this one inside of your faja this way, to this way. It's gonna go beneath your boobs, and then you're basically going to pin it up, right? And it's going to go. Even if it's the faja looks snatched, it's going to go. This is foam. It's literally going to press down. Okay, so that's that part. So now, another thing, if you guys, like when you sit, it feels like the faja is cutting into your sides or anything like that, we do have the lateral protector that you can simply just put to the corner of wherever you're feeling, you know, any form of discomfort. Pin it up and you're good to go and all. Of course, literally, these are just small foams. You can cut them as needed, use them any part over your body. But I believe that 100% this helps greatly, especially if you didn't get a BBL, you just got a liposuction and all. And you basically need to sit, because anytime we sit, our stomach does bend naturally. So when you have on a faja, it is going to bend and it is going to hit the sides here, and it might feel like it is pinching. So again, how I personally do my compression. So again, these pieces and stuff, they're good to have. You might not wear them as much as the other pieces that I'm going to show you, but it's good to have, like, just in case you might need it, or you just need it for like a shorter period of time. So now what I am going to personally do, I am going to take off my this faja, the stage 1 faja. As a matter of fact, no, I'll keep it off. So we're gonna go back into the stage 1 faja. And if you're someone who's going for like a small waist, or you want to fit your abs on the board over, you know, in your faja and all, you don't have to put it inside of your faja. And this is how I compressed when I got my BBL. And guys, I have gotten my BBL done, what, 7 years now? Literally 7 years, or 8 years this year. 2015, 5, so 7 years. 7 years since I've gotten my BBL. And you can look on my waist. I did lipo 364 years ago, and my waist is still small, and it's because of this method that, you know, I figured out. So we're going to keep going. I know my boob's busting out the pack, because normally you don't need a bra with this, and this is like a push-up bra. Make it even worse. Okay. Push in the front. Okay. All right. So we have it back pinned on. You want to wear your ab and back board. You want to snatch at the same time, especially saying that they told you the ab board is going to flatten your stomach, guys. You're going to need something to put pressure in the ab board for the ab board to do any form of compressing and all. And if you're going for that tiny waist and stuff, just put a lot of compression on it. Okay, you can see my waist to my hip ratio right now. It is insane. But at the same time, I have on too big for her. So what you're going to do is get a waist trainer. The waist trainers that we have, they come in both long torso and short torso. No, the long torso, it doesn't mean that, oh, you necessarily have a long torso. It means that you might have a little bit more to love in your lower area, like a little bit of lower fat. So you need to get that compressed. So the one that I have on right now, it is going to be the short torso. This is actually the one that I wore from surgery. I personally went into my waist trainer the following day. I have shown my stomach numerous times to show that I missed one. To show that nothing happened to my stomach or anything like that. I know people with a lot of, you know, stomach that might look like oatmeal, and best believe them never wear any waist trainer. So when waist trainer gets such a bad rep after surgery, I'm like, no. Okay, I had to miss one because I can't see. My waist is small because, again, guys, this was right after surgery years ago. So of course I can go in a smaller one right now, but I'm just doing this one for the video. Okay. So this is basically how your body will look, and of course I'm sweating. That's totally fine. With the waist trainer, our waist trainer is designed to not flip, so that way it's cut above the butt, etc. And all, like if I'm actually supposed to sit, it's not going to flip. No, your ab board that you want to wear, I'm going to get a chair. You basically going to slip it beneath your waist trainer like this. Just like that. And that's how you get your waist trainer. And of course, I don't have anybody here to help me put it in my back, but you're going to literally slip this one in your back the same exact way. It has the cut down here to help to give you the sweetheart, you know, look above your butt, but the waist trainer will be compressing the board or pushing the board in more. And literally, that is how or all you need with your surgery journey. So you've got your board and all of that stuff in. Like I'm telling you, the compression is going to feel super, super, super amazing. But if you did have a BBL and stuff, you basically do need a BBL pillow. So you have to ensure that your butt is not touching at all. And you're not going to be comfortable. So right now, you're basically just sitting on your leg. Sometimes your foot might die. See, my butt is elevated. It is not touching. Sometimes your foot might die and stuff like that. But guess what? You get up and you walk around. You know, recovery after surgery is not comfortable at all, like at all, because there's a lot of inconveniences. However, you don't pay money. You're done in. Just finish it off strong, because you don't want to basically, like, you know, after 6 months you don't see what you want and you have to go in again and go fix something and fix something and fix something. Then it literally become a domino effect. You know, you're going to fix something, you come out with 3 more things broken. Like, no. The next thing that I tell people to do, make sure that you have a tape measure. That way you can actually track your own process. I do believe that your mind does play tricks on you after surgery, because one day you might look in the mirror and be like, oh, I feel like all of my butt gone, and then one day you'll be like, oh my god, I feel like my butt fluff. So make sure that you're always measuring your bust. If you've got your boobs done, the smallest part of your waist, your hip, the widest part of your thigh, so that way you can keep track to see that, okay, cool, am I losing, am I gaining, and so forth. And of course, if you're trying to order any of these products, go onto our website, www.curvygyals.com. You will need one of these measuring tape, because you will need to know your measurements. If you are in Miami, you're 100% welcome to do a full walk-in, no appointment necessary. We're open from Mondays through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And on Saturdays we're open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Online is open 24/7. We do have customer service reps available to help you every single day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you need a video consultation, anything like that after getting your product, 100%, we will call you on video call. If you need a video consultation after ordering your product because you don't know your measurement, we can do a video call with you if you have your measuring tape to take your measurements with you. These products, they're not only for people who's getting surgery done or have gotten surgery. It is literally for anyone. If you're post-surgical, not getting surgery, working out, probably just had a baby, looking for everyday wear and stuff like that, 100% you can wear these products and stuff, like no problem. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Any other videos that you'd like to see us do, make sure that you comment it below, question and answers. 100% we're here for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and have yourself a fabulous day.